No changes necessary. It's perfect.
No, leave alone. You've done good.
Honest to God,
pat on the head. You've done good.
Like, no, I like me some Transformers.
Yeah, you do.
But the design of the robots, it looks like two junkyards fighting.
Yeah,
it looks atrocious. Whereas with this is real proper. You know, like blocky sections and
back
proper
to
metal
the old
armor.
days. With this here, I've seen Optimus Prime. I'm excited because my favorite Transformer is Starscream.
Oh yeah,
so I
yeah.
am looking forward to seeing what he looks like.
I love the fact that we're getting like Soundwave and all. And he's got the little cassette tape in his chest and everything.
And I think there are also shockwaves in it as well.
Really?
I think so. And then I think also your favourite Decepticons also make a comeback. Yes.
Yeah, Barricade's back as well, and he looks like a proper 1980s police car. Oh! What is this movie doing to me? And it's out on the same day as Aquaman as well.
Oh God.
Yeah, 2 movies released on the same day. I'm thinking of just going, do you know what? Screw it, let's go see both. On the same
second
day.
that decision.
Yeah, we'll just take a day. We'll take a day.
We'll just take a day off.
We'll take a day.
Take a day.
Okay, go watch them both. So there's a new documentary, a new featurette, should I say, on Bumblebee, and that's on fallennerd.com right now.
Ooh.
And they're talking about the classic look of the Autobots and Decepticons and why they decided to go for that in this movie. Honestly, it's such a breath of fresh air because they actually look like the characters from the original 80s cartoon.
Yeah.
You can actually see what's going on. It's not like all this shaky cam close-up nonsense. Like, you can actually see the two robots fight each other.
Another thing I hope they do, they did it in the other Transformer movies, but I want to see a bit more of Cybertron.
Yeah.
I want to see
I think we are going to see more of Cybertron in this.
I hope so, because I'd love to see like a proper battle soon. I can't wait to see what Megatron looks like.
Oh, yeah.
I hope it's
Is Megatron going to be in this one?
Oh, come on. If they have Optimus, they have to have Megatron.
Well, I think that's just going to be like more sort of flashback stuff, because I think the movie does focus on just Bumblebee. And Bumblebee fighting Starscream, isn't it?
Starscream and Barricade, I think. But even as a cameo, just to show who the bad guys are fighting.
Yeah.
That's all I'd want. I'd be happy with that. Or even like a hologram of him, like telling the Decepticons what their mission is.
Yeah.
That would be exciting.
No, I'd really like that. I mean, honestly, everything I've seen from Bumblebee so far is just making the kid inside me explode.
I'm looking forward to seeing like proper toys being made of them. Like proper toys. Not the wee small tiddly wee things. I want like a proper figure. So I can sit there and go, I don't want to transform it because it'll break me.
Yeah.
I
like 16 million different steps.
I've had some bad experiences with Transformer toys. I see if when they're in the box and they're the robot form, they stay as the robot to me. I do not go near them.
Really?
Yeah, I had the worst experience with, I think it was, I can't remember the Decepticon tank.
Oh, Devastator.
Yes, I had a bad experience with him.
Oh dear.
I could not. I thought I could transform it, and I was almost halfway through it, and I broke it.
Oh.
I actually broke the leg off. And it wasn't just like it came off the joint, it snapped.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think my transforming days are done.
Nightmares. No, one of the things I love the most about Transformers is the transforming them part.
Yeah.
I like that, because it's kind of like a Rubik's Cube, only it's more fun, because you're either making a car or you're making a big fighty robot.
Yeah, you said something to me, and you were talking, it was like sci-fi knowledge to me. I was like, what? I think we were in one of the toy shops, and you said, oh, that's the third step one, like there's different types, like there's like...
Yeah, this is one thing that's sort of come out in the last couple of years, and some of it annoys me.
Yes.
The rest of it, I just don't care. But
it's irrelevant.
So they've started doing these things that are like different steps to transform the toys.
Yeah, because this was totally moonspeak to me when you were talking about it. I was like, what?
Because like, there are some out there that are the vastly complicated ones, and it's like a 32-step thing.
That's what you were talking about steps, and I was like, what?
Yeah. So basically, like, step 1 is pop the shoulder out. Step 2 is twist it this way. Step 3 is move this arm into here. Step 4, like, twist the wheel out. Step 5, do this.
I would have walked away from the table by then.
So on and so forth. And then you've got one-step changers. I think they were first sort of brought out for Age of Extinction, I think. Because I remember I got... who was the bad guy in Lockdown, was it?
Lockdown.
In Age of Extinction. I had a gift receipt certificate thing for something, for Argos, I think it was. So I went into Argos and I was getting like lamps and stuff, and I looked over and they had like an Age of Extinction toy, and I was like, I actually really liked his character in the movie, and like I like his car form and stuff, so I'll get it. So I got it. It was only like a $5 or something. I didn't really care because, again, gift certificate. Took it home. I opened it. And I was like, right, so how do you transform this? And it said one-step changer. And I was like, what? So you hit the front windscreen.
Yeah.
And it pops up and immediately turns into the toy. It turns into the robot.
That must have really annoyed you.
From the car. And I was like, what?
Where's the enjoyment?
I got so annoyed. I went out, bought the rest of the wave, and did a whole Vote Saxon video on it, going like, "What the hell is this?"
as you should have done.
I couldn't get over it. Like, there's one that's Optimus Prime, and like the front sort of visor over his front windscreen.
Yes.
You flick that down, and it goes, boom, and he becomes Optimus Prime with like half a truck sticking out of his back.
What?
There's one that's Grimlock. And basically, you pull his legs open and they become his arms, and like the head splits in half and becomes the legs.
That must have really annoyed you.
It killed me. I'll not lie to you. I mean, I get it. I get why they did it, because there are some kids out there like yourself that are like, I can't be bothered with this. I want to be like the movies, where like the cars roll in and they go and they become the robots and then start fighting. So I can understand the appeal, but just for me personally, I was always the kid that was the problem solver. I was always the kid that was, like I've vague memories of nicking my mum's Rubik's Cube just to try and solve it.
Can you actually solve a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah.
I think you're the second person that can do that.
Oh, well, not in this day and age now. Like, my brain's turned into mashed potatoes. But back when I was a kid, like, I was going...
Have you ever tried?
Yeah. Trust me, it broke me.
So after the Transformer thing, you went, I'll go for a Rubik's Cube. Oh, God.
I tried a Rubik's Cube there a couple of years ago, and I gave up, because I was like, well, now it's the future, and I've got, like, phones with social media on them, and I've got the iPads that I can watch Titans on and stuff. So, like, stuff this.
You just got frustrated.
Honestly, see, when I have kids, right, I'll be sitting them down, telling them stories of, back in your day, we didn't have smartphones, no. We were sitting playing with Rubik's Cubes going, I wish I had a smartphone, but they're not invented yet.
Hi, it's Johnny C. McGinley from Stand Against Evil. You are following the nerds.
Hey, I'm Nicholas Brendan. It's Andrew Harris from Buffy, and you are following the nerd.
So a couple more stories to talk about at followthenerd.com before we sign off for the evening. Doctor Who, again, is trundling away. This week's episode was them
see a little bit of you breaking there,
fighting witches or something, but there were mud monsters. I don't know. Interesting, the comment section for our review this week. Where it's a very divisive episode. There's a lot of people going, I love this episode. This episode was great. And there's a lot of people going, why are you mad?
So there's actually a war zone in your comment section?
It's a complete war zone, yeah.
Oh my
there's
God,
a lot of people
right?
going like, oh, well, you're just saying this because you hate Doctor Who. Yeah, it's like, if I hated Doctor Who, would I be sitting making videos on Doctor Who? No, I don't think so.
No.
Take a seat.
Let me educate you.
I thought it was a good episode up until the ending. The ending broke it.
I will be honest with you. I've actually, for once, I've actually went down and watched other reviews, and I've all said the exact same thing that you said.
What's that?
They were enjoying it the first half, and then the last couple of minutes coming to the end was a train wreck.
It's when the big twist came that I lost it. I went, what?
Yeah.
It felt like it just turned into complete cheesy schlock.
Like I said in our review, this entire episode just didn't do anything for me.
No.
I just wanted it to end.
No,
it wouldn't.
The torture of Doctor Who goes on. We're only 2 more episodes left. Next week's one looks like it's based on that moth meme that's been going about the last couple of months.
Oh my God. As soon as I seen that moth, it's like, it's the moth and the lamp.
Like, what's this
Cabin in the Woods.
episode's called? It's called something like It Takes You Away or something.
Cabin in the Woods.
Episode.
Little cabin in the woods.
Oh God.
Don't know why the TARDIS is dropping there.
I don't know.
I think the TARDIS is finally done with them. It's like, right, off you go. Don't come back.
There's a mate of mine from Australia, William he's called. He runs a podcast called Totally Truthful, and I've been on it a handful of times. And I should really get back to going on it again. But I was talking to him about it, and he was saying the same thing that we're all kind of fearing, which is it feels like the BBC are trying to kill this show.
I am getting vibes from that from every symbol like Reddit.
Yeah.
Reddit in general, because I'm in a wee Reddit group.
Yeah.
They're all saying it. They're all saying that this is basically like the end times. No, there's someone had literally commented that said it is the end times of Doctor Who. I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, because I'm very much in the same boat.
Yeah.
Where I'm watching it going, hang on a minute, why have you changed this to Sundays now? Why is it on at a different time slot
isn't
every
that
week?
exactly what I had said to you? When you turned around to me at the very start of these reviews that we were doing, we're only getting 10 episodes.
Yeah.
I was getting vibes of Robot Wars. It's like, they're dropping the show down to smaller episodes.
And is it just me, or didn't they come out and say each episode was supposed to be an hour long?
Yes.
Wasn't this week's one like 50 minutes?
I think so, yeah.
Because it was really short, because I remember, because you know the way we do the reviews, we set up a camera and record our reactions to the episode. So I'd recorded that as its own separate file, and I was exporting it onto the computer. And it said it was like 46 minutes long or something.
Oh, God.
And I was going, hang on a minute. So did this stop early or something? I was freaking out going, oh no, we've lost the last 15 minutes of the episode review. No. Start to finish, it was all there. So it was like 46 minutes or something in the ninth.
Oh, that's bad.
I was like, but wasn't one of your main ultimate selling points of this new series that, yeah, it's only 10 episodes long, but each episode's an hour long, so that'll make up the time.
Yeah.
And
then they're going back on their word.
It doesn't make any sense that this is 46 minutes long.
I don't know, man.
And it was a garbled bag of nonsense at the end of it as well, like something about a tree being set on fire to stop evil mud monsters.
Yeah, sucked them back into the prison. It's just it was just
one thing I don't think.
You think we'll make it to the next episode?
Honestly, talking about last Sunday's episode, one thing that I don't think there's enough hours in the day to talk about, either be it on our review or on this show, is the madness of Alan Cumming.
Oh,
playing
God.
King James. What?
I think he got a completely different
script or something. Yeah,
here's what we want you to do.
Or like he got completely different direction.
Or he didn't care.
Or that.
He just asked me. I will do what I want. I'm not listening to you.
The voice he was putting on and everything, it was panto.
As I said, it was basically he was on stage. He was just doing the whole stage acting and not realising that this is a TV show.
Joe, I genuinely think that's what broke me this week. Because, I mean, like, sitting here tonight doing the show, you know, usually, like, I'm full of energy. I'm like, this is Following the Nerd, and we're going to talk about some nerdy stuff, and, the Robocop documentary, that's great. Like,
King James destroyed you. King James destroyed you.
Right, well, I wouldn't go that far, but, like, I feel so drained, and I don't know why, and I think maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Like, it's just drained the life out of me, because it's like two separate tones clashing with one another, and neither made sense.
Yeah,
because I think they were setting out to tell this story about how women were persecuted back in the day for being witches, and the whole witchcraft paranoia. Yeah. And definitely that's something that the real King James had. But in this, it felt like anytime he showed up, it was doing a disservice to the story they were trying to tell.
Yeah,
and especially with the mud monsters at the end.
They were just there.
Like, I genuinely thought, wouldn't it be a better idea to tie that in with the fact that they were all put to death for being witches?
Yeah.
And tie that in that way. But no, it wasn't. It was two completely separate things.
As I said to you, when these creatures take over the body, the last moments of that person wants to seek revenge out on the head witch hunter.
Yeah.
Female. And that would have made sense. Their last memory is, I want to get revenge on you. Exactly what one of the companions said, oh, the dead, they always come back for revenge. It would have made sense. No, not. No, it's just like, meh.
I don't know. And there's people out there saying this is one of the best episodes of Doctor Who ever.
I think they need to get their head checked.
I really do as well. I mean, like, the amount of just hatred and abuse that we got in the comments section.
We always get that. We just throw it off nowadays.
It's just desperate. But, yes, so that was Doctor Who.
It's going to be worse next episode. I know it's going to be bad.
I don't know.
I hope the last episode's good. Like, has to be. To get these two, like...
That'll be terrible.
It is. Just I'm trying to get my hopes up.
The episode where Bradley Walsh dies. Right, okay, so moving on. We have a couple more stories here on followingthenerd.com. Hellboy.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Really, are you?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the Ron Perlman Hellboy movies?
I loved them.
From back in the day. Yeah, me too.
My heart was broken that he fought so hard to try and get another one.
Yeah.
And it never happened. But saying that, I am happy that they're bringing it back in some shape or form.
Well, that's something that we were promoting the heck out of and followingnerd.com was Ron Perlman and Guillermo del Toro wanted to make